Hello traders, and welcome to the market opening preview, September 1st, 2014. Traders, it's a Monday, start of our new trading week, and for those of you in the United States, happy Labor Day and enjoy your holiday. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, I'm coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, where we have cloudy skies, looks like pretty bad rain coming, and no beach weather today, my friends, but it's sunny in my office, and that's all that counts. All right, traders, let's move along. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview every single day before the London Open, and also on Friday after the New York close, we do the Friday wrap-up. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. 9 days later, I got on a big airplane, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday to celebrate, and traders, it's 2014 and I'm still here. Absolutely loving it. All right, traders, just want to let you know that I am in the markets every single day. Doesn't mean I'm in a trade every day, but I'm at the markets every day. I check my computers every day, watching, listening, observing, analyzing, trying to get it right so we can make those profits. Yes, we do take losses, but we rather take those profits. All right, let's get over to the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most important is please trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Remember, traders, that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Traders, let's talk about some news and commentary. We'll start off with our commentary. We have a very busy week this week. It is also NFP week. So Friday we will have the NFP numbers coming out. So that'll waste 2 days. Yes, I'm not a big fan of NFP, but we have to do it because it's just the way it is. But yes, we do have NFP coming out on Friday. And we'll have ADP coming out, I think that's on Thursday. So Wednesday or Thursday. So anyhow, let's see what's going on today. In the calendar today, we did have China HSBC manufacturing PMI came out bad. Came out at 50.2 versus 50.3. And in the London session, we have German GDP high impact coming out today, and that's 1 hour before the London Open. So that's going to be an early one at your charts for that one. That's 1 hour before the London Open on that one. Traders, also in the London session, we have manufacturing PMI. It's forecasted for 55.0, and previous was 55.4. And as you know, the New York markets are closed today. There are no New York markets at all. Let's take a look at what happened at the close after Friday. The Dow 30 closed up at 0.11%. The S&P 500 closed up at 0.33%. And the NASDAQ 100 closed up at 0.40%. And going across the pond, it looked like all green as the DAX closed up at 0.08%. The FTSE 100 up 0.20%. And the CAC 40 was up at 0.34%, and the Eurostoxx 50 barely in the green at 0.02%. Let's talk about some markets that are currently trading in Asia. The Nikkei 225 is up 0.22%. Shanghai is in the green at 0.56%. Hang Seng in the green at 0.19%. And the S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney, Australia is up at 0.10%. And the Kospi 200 is currently trading, but it is down negative 0.10%. So that's what's going on as far as data goes and the commentary. I would just be very careful trading today, traders. I'll be honest with you. If you can't get in a trade in the first 3 hours, 4 hours at the max during the London Open, traders, just stay out of the market. Go play golf, go to sleep, go have a nice meal, go for breakfast, whatever time frame you're in at your part of the country, on the globe. Just go have a good day. It's going to get very, very quiet once we hit London lunch. The markets are basically going to just totally fade out because your London traders at London lunch are going to stop. They're going to stop trading. They know there's no New York, and there's no U.S. session, and they will be gone for the day. They will be finished. So there'll be very little liquidity in the markets. However, the good news is that tomorrow, September 2nd on a Tuesday, we will be back in full swing. All the holidays are over, all the students are back in school, and the big money is back in the markets. All the hedge funders are back, and they have their next 5 months of trading before the Christmas holidays. I can't believe Christmas is coming already, but it is, and they'll be back on Tuesday, full swing ahead. So for today, let's take a look at some Forex charts, and these are 60-minute charts, traders. Some of them are still trending very nice. Just be leery. I'm going to keep saying this over and over again. I don't want you to get zapped with trades and get stuck in them. So we'll keep mentioning that there's a holiday in the U.S. today. All right, let's take a look at the euro dollar. The euro dollar is in a nice down move. It absolutely traded great to our trade plan that we talked about on Friday. I mean, like I said, there's no reason to buy the euro. We just want this to fib back up here. We'd love for it to come back up to that 23.6 fib at 1.3136, and we'll just take it down for, another 20 pips or 25 pips, and then we'll get out, which is at current support. The farther it pulls back, the better. Man, if it goes back up to the 61.8, that's even awesome. Let it do that. However, these are hourly charts, and we are only 3 hours before the London Open, so I don't see that happening. I don't even see it getting back up to 23.6, to be honest, traders. And there was a little gap, it looked like. It opened today in Asia, so we got a gap to fill, but it's a very small one. Not too big, nothing to worry about there. Let's go over to the pound dollar. Pound dollar, 60-minute chart. You can see I put a trend line in here. It's only a 2-touch, but I think it's substantial, and the only reason I say that is because of where the 200 exponential moving average is, and that's resistance. And you can see that it's hit that about 5 times and has reacted, and that's at 1.6600. And we will just want to be cautious of that. We really don't want to be buying the pound dollar, at this point. We want to be selling it, so we want to sell this below the trend line with confirmation. What does confirmation mean? It means it's going to come down below the trend line, it's going to retest it, and then we'll take it down from there. And just take it down to your next support area. You're going to have to refib that at that point. I couldn't do that because we really don't know where we're going to get in at. We don't have a specific entry area to get in. And we don't even know if it's going to retest. And to tell you the truth, traders, today, it might not even do anything except go sideways. So just be cautious of that. Here's the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar's been pretty good to us lately. Last day or so. It's above the 200 exponential moving average at 0.9325. So we just want to buy this, and fortunately or unfortunately, right now is where you'd want to get into this. Stick your stop right below the 200 exponential moving average, and you'd want to take this all the way up to 0.9364. So this would be a nice 30 pip trade, but with 3 hours, like I said, it's exactly 3 hours and 1 minute before the London Open while I'm recording this video. So we'll have to see what happens at the London Open. Okay, another one of my favorite pairs that's just doing very well, and that's our Euro Aussie. It absolutely worked perfect for us from our Friday's trade plan. And I couldn't trade this because if you look at the last candle on the chart, I don't have 2 to the right and 2 to the left, so I couldn't guarantee that that was going to be the low. So what I did was I just went up to previous resistance. So I didn't want to see this pull back to 1.4110 area, and then we can take this all the way back down. And we'll just take it back down to 40.50, somewhere like that. So that could be a nice 40 pip trade if this works out. So that's what's going on with the Euro Aussie. But again, with no New York, it's going to be interesting. If stuff's going to happen, it's going to happen quick in London at the London Open. So just be ready for that. In fact, remember, we have high impact news 1 hour before the London Open. Okay. All right. Another one of my favorites is Euro Yen. It's been a little wacky lately, but the problem here is, take a look at this 1 hour chart, traders. Yes, I've marked off. This has been in a range for like 3 days, and we really, this little, pop up it did up there to the 200 exponential moving average. If you remember, that was data that came out that did that, and now it's back in its range, and it's just hugging in this range My advice would be I wouldn't even touch this today. Just stay away from the euro yen. We don't know what it's going to do. And somebody is speaking right now about finance, and it's not Corrode, it's somebody else. So just be cautious that there is somebody speaking, but this pair is not moving anywhere. This pair has not done anything. It didn't do anything on Friday. I mean, it's just absolutely just lacklustering along here. And with no volatility today, my advice would be just stay away from there. Let's look at the New Zealand dollar. What a great job this pair did last week. This New Zealand dollar now has pulled back to an excellent spot for us. This is at 0.8370. Man, we would love to see a bearish candlestick formation. We could take this all the way back down to 83.27. Nice 45 pip trade. Don't know if it's going to happen. Don't know what, like I said, we're 3 hours away from the open. But this would be a beautiful pair to take back down to the downside. And we'll just use the 200 exponential moving average, which is at 0.8382 as our stop loss. You can see we want to take profit at 0.8327. So this, again, looks like a very, very nice trade. Just don't know if we're going to see it today. We might see it in Asia tomorrow, though, so be aware of that. Realize they start early. So early Asia, we might see this New Zealand kick back down to the downtrend and continue its bearish movement here. And remember, the dollar's strong. The dollar's been strong. For those of you who watched the Friday wrap-up, we talked about the dollar a lot at the end of the presentation because I showed everybody the daily chart, and it's just amazing how bullish the dollar index chart is. Very, very bullish. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure on a Monday, and I will be at my charts today. Traders, you have a great trading day. Remember to please trade smart and not hard. Traders, remember it is a holiday in the United States. It's Labor Day. So for all you U.S. people, have a great holiday. Enjoy your barbecues. And the rest of us, we're just going to be hanging out looking at charts. All right, traders, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Raining now, not fun outside. Catch you tomorrow before the London Open. Okay, traders, take care and